Someone making $150,000 can be just as broke as someone making $50,000. And here's why. Most people think the goal is to make more money. It's not. The real game is keeping money from quietly disappearing. I've seen people double their income and somehow end up more stressed than before. Same anxiety, same paycheck-to-paycheck feeling, just nicer stuff around them. Because income doesn't create wealth, margin does. Every life runs like a business, whether you admit it or not. Money comes in, money goes out. Whatever's left, this is the only part that actually belongs to you. That leftover is your gap. If two people earn the same amount, but one keeps $1,000 a month and the other keeps $100, they're living in completely different financial universes, even if their lifestyles look identical. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a leak problem. And the leaks aren't small. They're baked into normal decisions. The car you upgrade because your income went up. The apartment that eats half your paycheck because you can afford it now. The convenient spending that slowly replaces intention. That's lifestyle creep. And it's ruthless. Money arrives with excitement, then quietly assigns itself jobs. More rent, better car payment, more subscriptions, more eating out. Nothing dramatic, just enough to erase your surplus. That's why someone making $150 can feel just as trapped as someone making $50. They're both running on thin margins. But let me be clear, this isn't about blaming people who are struggling. Rent is expensive, healthcare is brutal, groceries cost more than they used to. Sometimes your gap isn't small because you're careless, it's small because the system is heavy. So this isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Even a $200 gap changes how you breathe. Even one expense cut or one extra income stream creates momentum. You don't need a huge surplus, you just need your first margin. Here's the shift that changes everything. Stop asking, how much do I make? Start asking, how much do I keep? Because keeping money buys freedom, not someday, not retirement, now. A real gap gives you breathing room. It lets you say no. It lets you wait. It lets you walk away from bad jobs and bad deals. And the fastest way to build that gap isn't extreme frugality. It's resistance. Resist upgrades. Resist matching your peers. Resist the idea that every raise deserves a lifestyle reward. One of the smartest moves you can make? Freeze your lifestyle while your income rises. Same place, same car, same habits. Every dollar above that line becomes invisible. It goes straight to savings or investments before your brain gets a vote. No debate, no temptation. That's how the gap opens fast. And once it opens, something powerful happens. Your money starts working without you. Now you're not just saving, you're compounding autonomy. Two people start at the same income. 10 years later, completely different lives. One kept upgrading comfort, the other kept buying time. Because that's what money is really for. Not status, not stuff. Time. Every extra dollar you keep is a future hour you don't have to sell. And here's the part most people avoid. Every payment you make is funding someone else's freedom unless you have a gap of your own. So today, take last month's income after tax. Subtract everything you spent. Whatever's left, that's your gap. If it's small, don't panic. Pick one lever. Either increase income and trap the difference, or cut one major expense. Not forever, just long enough to feel momentum. Because once you taste real margin, real options, you stop chasing the appearance of wealth. You start building the thing that actually changes your life. The gap isn't about sacrifice. It's about control. And control is the difference between working because you have to and working because you choose to.